Hey, what's going on, man? Patrick James here. Today, we have a question that came in, and this question came from my boy DT. Now, I call him DT because those are his initials, and this is the internet, so we try to keep identities, secret or confidential. So, DT sends in this question right here. It's more of a statement. He says, my biggest frustration is that I find myself at places like clubs, bars, or social environments, and I just feel like it's not an atmosphere that nurtures my ability to make connections. Thanks for the question, DT. So I have 3 things to tell you, and I actually told him one of these 3 things, so I'm expanding on this topic here on this video for the rest of you guys that watch my videos. So here we go. 3 suggestions. First one is when I go out to those places, I have the first priority. My top priority is having fun, all right? So I don't go out with the outcome of trying to build connection with other people, all right? Because that puts the onus on you actually having a good time on others, all right? So that's a little lesson that I learned a long time ago is I don't like to leave anything that I do up to other people. I'm one of those people who's very self-reliant, and I know that I'm gonna be able to do things for myself the way I want to. So when I go out, I leave the fate of the night up to me only, all right? So my only outcome, my only goal for every time I go out to any of those bars, clubs, social environments is having a good time first. So that being said, I didn't always feel like I had a good time in those clubs like bars, clubs, social environments with the loud booming music where I can't really talk to people. I used to hate those places when I first turned 21. But now I fucking love those places because I learned to have fun. I thoroughly enjoy letting loose on the dance floor and not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks, all right? That is so fun to me, especially like after I get done working so hard on all these email newsletters, making videos, making products, working with personal clients. I have so much fun just going out, letting loose, and not worrying about that temporarily. So for me, that's where the fun comes from, is just letting loose, not caring, all right? So that being said, if you don't have fun going out to clubs or bars or social environments like that, if you thoroughly can't see yourself enjoying that kind of environment, then stop going to those environments, all right? There's plenty of other places, like very chill bars with like the quiet music but still good music, and they have games and stuff. I'm thinking of one particular place here in Arizona where I'm from. They have a place where you can play like cornhole and ping pong and drink because it's a bar at the same time, all right? Find places like that in your city and go to those places, because I guarantee that almost every major city has something like that, all right? So do your homework, go to those places where you know you're gonna have a good time in the first place, all right? That being said, if you actually do enjoy going out to clubs and bars and you still wanna learn how to connect with people, here's the second thing I recommend: eye contact. And this is what I told DT in the email. I said eye contact is your most powerful tool in those places, because obviously they're not gonna be able to hear very well what you're saying, all right? And I don't wanna have a conversation where I'm trying to hear what they're saying and it's very hard for me just to like comprehend the white noise of like what they're saying to me over this like booming music, all right? That's not very fun to me. So eye contact, and I'm thinking of a specific girl that I was talking to in Marquee. It's a really nice club in Vegas, all right? I was talking to her, and it was a very light conversation because the music is so damn loud, but she felt like very connected to me. She told me that we had a great connection. She told me that I'm very attractive, but she told me that after this conversation where I barely said anything. And the funny thing is, she said I was attractive after she started giving me shit before, all right? When she had, as you would call, the bitch shield, not that she was a bitch, but she had this little shield up. But I broke through it because whenever she'd talk to me, I'd hold that eye contact, all right? And the ability to hold eye contact, strong eye contact, is so powerful, all right? Because only people who have a high self-esteem, only people who are self-confident, only people who are grounded in themselves can hold that eye contact with a slight smile on their face and not feel the tension and want to break it because it's like uncomfortable for them, all right? And that's an attractive quality in its own. So after several minutes of me just looking her in the eyes and just listening to her, to whatever she was saying to me, she's kind of drunk, she actually felt more connected to me, all right? So that's a good way to build a connection in those loud environments, is your nonverbal. So study your nonverbals, especially your eye contact. Work on that, all right? And I have notes here because I want to get all this stuff to you. Now, that being said, when you do talk to them, I do something called close proximity convo. All right? And what this basically means is that obviously they're going to hear best right here in those loud environments. So when you get in someone's bubble, then you feel more connected to them. Because think about who you let into your personal bubble. People that you have a connection with. However, in those environments, it's very acceptable to get let into someone's bubble or to let someone into your bubble because there's so many people and it's so loud that you almost have to just to hear them. So when you speak to them in their ear and don't yell it because you want to make them deaf, and then lean back and then they'll lean back into your ear and speak like that. That's how you have a conversation in those environments, is close proximity conversation. And just the fact that you guys are in close proximity builds that connection and rapport with each other. All right, so that's number 2. And the last one is seek out the quiet places in those environments, all right? Because every bar and club has some place that's quieter than right next to the DJ, all right? Especially, and these are the places that I find where I can easily have conversations, is by the bar, because the bartenders on some level still need to be able to hear the orders. So they purposely keep it slightly more quiet right there. They keep that the furthest away from the DJ. So go to the bar and speak to people there. Or if you find a girl and she's cute on the dance floor, and I'm assuming if you're in a club or a bar and you want to build connection, it's probably because you want to meet girls. So if you find a cute girl on the dance floor or anywhere else and you're like, okay, I want to have a connection with this person, or I want to see what this person has to offer, more than just like physical attractiveness, then just say, hey, come with me, let's go talk, all right? And then you pull her to the bar. Another great place is right next to the bathroom. Those seem to be quieter as well. So I hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope you go out, you start having the ability to build more connection in those loud environments. And if not, then find those places where you'll actually enjoy going out and talking to people, all right? Do your homework, take action. I'll see you later.